Welcome back, everyone. This is jtmplays, and we are back with yet another episode of Captain of Industry. In today's episode, we're going to be recovering our population. That's going to be our primary goal. We need to make sure that we have a stable population in order for us to make any progress here in the game moving forward. We're not researching. We're not doing a lot of things because we don't have the people for it. So we need to make sure, number one, that our people are healthy. Number two, that we have enough food and we're not running into food issues and people aren't starving. And number three, I guess it's making sure that we have all the resources that we need in order to continue making progress and playing the game, right? That's what we need to do. So I did play a little bit here before hitting the record button, and I got a few things done. I'd like to show you guys what I've done. So let's take a look at that. Oh, but wait, there's more. This is the last episode where we're doing the fourth and final key giveaway. So make sure to leave a comment if you'd like to enter for a chance to win a key. Remember, there are 4 videos, so you can go comment on all 4 videos if you want multiple chances at winning keys. We're going to be doing a live stream when we're ready to do the key giveaway. So definitely leave a comment in all those videos. Don't forget to also like them, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. All the good things. There's also a merch store, jtmplays.com. If you want to go check it out, grab yourself a hoodie or something. Let me know what you guys want to see. Also, maybe we can do something different. I mean, we got water bottles. Let me know what you would like to see on the store. If you want to buy some merch, let me know what it is that you want. We're also affiliated with Printful.com. I'm going to leave a link down on the description here for Printful.com. It's how I get my merch done. It's really high quality stuff. You can integrate it with your website. If you have a website, they do worldwide drop shipping. So if you're interested in doing any of that, please click the link below. It would help me out a lot if you're interested in that kind of stuff, right? If you want to start your own store. I've been using them for a while and they've been great. They work really well. So with all that being said, let's get started. So much talking. Now, all we want to see is gameplay. Let's jump right in. Let me show you what I've done here. We are burning a lot of ammonia. So that's a no good kind of thing, right? We don't want to be burning ammonia because it gets our health down, but we have to do it in order to get the sour water done, right? Because burning ammonia is better than dumping sour water. That's number one. The next thing is that we are now using sulfur for other things. Specifically, we're using sulfur here to make some rubber. So we'll be making rubber with our sulfur. Another thing that we're doing is I need to fix this here really quickly. I'm going to disconnect this pipe from here because now that I have all of my diesel tanks built, that means that I can now connect this to here. And then that is going to feed all of my fuel stations. There's some fuel here. Trucks have been eating a lot of fuel. And then I have expanded here. This station has no fuel. We will be able to fix that now that we have that reserve now feeding into all of our things. Also, why is this not feeding into this tank here? Why is it so slow? Is it because this pipe is just really slow? Maybe I'll just upgrade this. That is a really big limiting factor, right? So that's going to feed into all of that. I did add another fuel station. As you can see, this giant, massive pipe that goes all the way over here for a fuel station for our little excavators over here, and so that our trucks can also refuel at this tank here. Yeah, that's what I've done. And as you can see, our population is slowly climbing. Let's see an overview here. Where are we in the last 100 years? As you can see, we've peaked here at 1.2 and we're not climbing. Why are we not climbing? Our health is good. Our food is good. Why are we not climbing? We have our beacon on. We have our edicts on. We can turn this up to 2. Food consumption's on by 2, by 1. Why aren't we growing? What's up with the population growth? We should be going up exponentially. Anyways, we have some unity, so that means that we could go and buy some people. I wouldn't call them slaves, right? That's not what they are, but they are workers that we can use. Okay, so that is all that we can get. There's really nothing else that we can do here. This is a quartz mine. Can we turn quartz into actual sand? That is a question that I can answer myself. Quartz can be turned into quartz crushed, which can then be turned into quartz crushed can turn into sand, actual literal sand. So that is good. Okay. All right. And we have a big mountain of quartz over here somewhere. I forget where it is. It's right over here. Yeah. Big access to quartz. We got a lot of sand over here, and we got quartz, and then we got more copper over here if we ever need that. Not like we're going to be running out of copper anytime soon. There's a giant mountain of copper over here. There's also a lot of water over here. Not a lot, but there's a little bit. Have our excavators been flattening this area here? I don't know. I did set them up to do that, right? What's taking them so long? Where are those excavator boys? It's these guys over here. Where's your area? Your area's over here. Your one singular excavator doing a mountain over here. Why are you working on this mountain? This isn't really the priority. I want you to flatten this land over here so that we can get farming done. Okay. Oh, also before I forget, we do have 2 new members on the channel. 2 new members. So I will assign our 2 new members to a truck. Let's see. Let's find some trucks. This is a truck over here. Let's assign Kyle McGee. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. You have been named. We have another one. No, all of our excavators are named, I believe. No, we have a small one here. Okay. Kyle. Nope, that's not it. Oops. New channel member, Yukon. Thank you for becoming a member, buddy. Thank you. Thank you very much. And that is it for today. Thank you guys for becoming members of the channel. Thank you for the support. I truly, truly appreciate it. All right, let's continue. So, what is the situation here? We are really consuming a lot of diesel now. So, our consumption versus production has been very much on par here. So that means that we probably should get another line here of diesel production going very soon. So I'm going to turn this on here and I'm going to let that run. So that's going to give us more heavy oil. That's going to give us more light oil. Also, why are we burning heavy oil here? Because this is full. Should I upgrade you? I probably should. I should also upgrade this guy. Let's do that. I don't want to be burning the oils here. But if our ships aren't moving, we're not consuming, right? Are we not consuming? Why aren't we consuming here? We are going to be consuming here very shortly, though. Because we are now going to be burning a lot more diesel. All right, we got to get this. We got to make these guys run. Okay. These guys are going. We have solved for our sour water issue. I'm going to put a notification here because I want to know if you are, no, notify me if you are more than 50% full. I want to know that. Okay. I'll probably ignore this notification as I do all of my notifications, but I'll try to keep an eye on it. Okay. So I have some hidden notifications here that I wasn't paying attention to. Loose storage has low supply of coal. Not enough workers ×7. Okay. I got that. I understand. Building retaining wall long may collapse due to uneven terrain. Where is that? Okay. So that is an issue that has been ongoing for many decades. There are mining designations outside of mining tower area. Okay. That's fine. Yes. We can clear the no workers notification because our population is on the rise. Our population is definitely on the rise. We are making progress here. We need everything to be working. Okay. So, yes, we are low on coal here. That is a significant problem, but it is really not that big of a deal if, let's see, how can we solve this? So we got 2 of these guys going, burning light oil. We're also burning coal here, right? All right, my calculations are probably not going to be helpful here at the moment. I do want to unpause this because I do want to get this built. I don't want anything to be collapsing here and flooding. I have a significant amount of coal here that I could use. So I'm going to start mining that as soon as these guys make this ramp to the top over here. And then we're also mining coal out here. So that is helpful for us. Why aren't you getting any fuel? Mike, you have no fuel, Mike. We have 2 fuel trucks over here. Why aren't you getting fuel? Is it because that mining tower is assigned to... Yes. Okay. Let's remove that, please. Okay. Let's make sure that this here, this is exporting to here. This is exporting to here. This is also exporting to this copper and this coal here. So these guys can now go deliver fuel to my friends. We do have some diesel here. It's coming in slowly but surely. It's coming in though. Our limestone problem is completely gone. That's one of the things that is probably helping us out here. I do need to get coal here. So these trucks can deliver coal. I could say do not drop off single product loads. So that's probably something that's happening. Man, this ore sorting plant can sort 2,400 product per minute. That is insanely good. We do have coal here. I could just belt some coal over here, right? Wherever it's needed instead of having trucks doing the work. Why don't I do that so that I can be a little bit more efficient? That is probably something that I should be doing more often. So let's get this over here. And there. Okay, let's build that. Let's do the same thing for the limestone. So this limestone will just follow over here. Okay. Come on. You can do it, buddy. No, that's not what I wanted. Come on. No. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Okay. Hold on a second. How's our construction parts doing? 651. We have a decent amount. Okay, so let's get you up top here. Press R and F so that there are no connections. And then let's get you all the way across to here. And then you just need to connect R and F. Just connect right there. Yep, I don't care. Embrace the spaghetti, right? Let it all happen. This needs to be running 24/7. That's one of the things, right? That we need to control. Let's make sure that you do have trucks cannot import, trucks can export. So that is good. Okay. What is this over here? You're supposed to be iron, which you're not working right now. I do want to get a truck. Maybe I'm going to steal one of these guys over here. Let me get 2 of those guys and 2 of these guys to come work over here for a little while and help out with this big pile of iron. Right? You guys can make your way over there. And I love how this train is just doing his thing. It looks great. I love it. How are we doing for our steel? Steel doing great. Awesome. We don't have any iron. That's fine. We don't want to have any iron right now. Oh, our population is fluctuating again. Why? You're doing 98 here. You're supposed to be growing. Let's see if we can buy some more. Buy 9 from here. We'll buy 8 from here. There's nothing else that we can do. All good. One thing I do want to do is definitely start our farming on this island over here. If I could get my excavators to do the excavating. So where are you? All right. So you're doing something over here. You broke my train track. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Can we fix this quickly? All right, this is going to probably continue breaking here. Let's see if I can undesignate this area here so that it doesn't get broken. And our excavator can just do the thing, right? Do the thing. All right, we're at 47. We're recovering, boys. 2 of these guys have been kind of doing their jobs. right? Do we really not have copper? Is it the designation? Oh, it is a designation. Okay. Time out. Let's get some mining designation. Let's get the copper stuff over here. So we could start digging down, or we can continue digging into the mountain. I think we could just continue digging into the mountain like this and continue kind of flattening out this area over here. Are we really up at plus 20 up here? That's super high. This is good. Your designation is there. All right. Solved. Glad I caught that early and not later, because that was going to be a huge issue. Okay. Just a little bit more. We're almost there. And then we can start turning things back on. We got a lot of things that are off right now, and that's no good. How are you doing here? I really don't like this setup going out this way. It's kind of scary. I think maybe I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this guy. So quick remove. Okay, get him out of there. ASAP. This output is double coal. So your half output is going out this way, and the other half will go out this way. We're going to build that. And then we can get dedicated storage here for the coal. So you can load there. We are going to connect you, and we're going to connect you. And that is dedicated coal storage, half and halfies for storage and or power. Make sure that we have redundancy here, and then we can just turn this on. Notify me if less than 50%, please. Yes, be annoying. You can be annoying because you are very important. Okay, so these guys are doing their thing. Yes, continue building our little exit ramp here. I need that to happen. I really wish we had elevators in this game. Although we kind of do have elevators. This ore sorting plant doesn't have any inputs, so it's not like I can get a belt with mixed goods and just going into the ore sorting plant, right? We can't do that. That's not a thing. But these guys are working and they're doing their thing. We're at 16, guys. We're at 16. We are at 16. So that is looking good. I do want to start growing corn, but I'm going to hold off until our population is at a very good position so that we can get a little farm set up in this area over here. And then we could probably get our goods over here by train. I think that's what I definitely want to do. So we're just waiting to, maybe I should unpause construction part ones here. We need to get some of that going. Yeah, I'm going to unpause 2 of those and just have those running. Get those part 3s going, and I need at least one of these running. So let's make sure that's happening. Vehicle parts we don't need running at the moment. And do we need to do research? We don't need to do research, not right now. Absolutely not right now. That's not a priority. We need our population to return. Why did we lose people again? It's the negative health. Negative health because of air pollution? I mean, really? Really? This is full of steam. This is not full of steam. So much air pollution due to what, though? Is it this here? Ship pollution, water pollution is really low. So none of that is a problem. It is the air pollution. And we can't scrub anything yet, right? So exhaust. We can't do anything with exhaust yet. So many things. Just consume exhaust. 240 exhaust plus some water gives us some sulfur, some carbon dioxide. Okay, I want to get to the exhaust scrubber. Here it is. And it needs research labs 2, which we have not gotten to yet. That's super far out. Okay, so all we can do is probably get our people healthy with some edicts for now. We're positive on that. Well, let's get our people healthy with edicts. Just because we need population growth. Fruit consumption is up. We could turn on water consumed by settlements down. Maintenance reduction. We are doing diesel. We're kind of doing diesel. Not doing a lot of diesel. Let's build this out here just to get some storage of the titanium. Yeah, I don't know what we're using titanium for yet. Titanium ore crushed. And that's all locked. What is titanium ore crush used in? It's used to make molten iron in an arc furnace. Titanium slag. And molten iron can be used for other things, right? Titanium slag can be consumed with chlorine and graphite to create titanium chloride, which can then be used to make titanium chloride pure, which can then be used to make titanium sponge, which is then used in molten titanium, which is then used for molten titanium alloy, which is then used for titanium alloy, which is then used for no way. Okay, composite core. All right. And composite compact reactor. And then what is that used for? Station parts. And what are station parts used for? That's it. That's an end product. Okay, these are all end products here, which is composite core used for titanium alloy again. Titanium alloy is used for electronics 4. Dear Lord. And then compact reactors. Boy, oh boy. The supply chains, the chains here are getting a little bit crazy. Just a little bit crazy. All right. Population is recovering. So, what are we turning on? What are we turning on? We're getting corn here, right? Bread. No, the corn isn't coming in. Why? We have plenty of corn. Let's make sure that we get that corn delivered. Food is the number one priority. Let's make sure that we're delivering all the food, right? That all needs to happen. So, bread, corn at number 1, bread at number 1, potatoes at 8. This stuff is being automatically transported so it can remain as is. And then we're making bread here. Okay. All right. So we're good here. We got 31 population. What do we need to unpause? What absolutely needs to be unpaused at the moment? I'm going to say that we need to start producing glass again. So let's turn on this half of the glass factory like that. We're also going to turn on our copper factory like this, although we probably don't need it. So I'm going to turn off that one. That one's off. Our train situation here. How's our train doing? Okay, he's coming back. He's coming back. So, do we want to get a train going? Also, are we getting tree saplings here? Do we have a little bit of a backup? We don't seem to have a little bit of a backup. All right. This is all good. How are you guys doing over here? What I think I want to do is I want to get a coal train going. Or not, because this is doing pretty good. And this is all cement here. And is this getting filled? Are we requesting this here? Let's make this a semi-high priority here, right? I mean, this machine should be running consistently nonstop. Small excavator has no fuel. Why don't you have fuel, my friend? There's plenty of diesel here. Oh no, what are you guys doing? What is this? Let's not do that. Let's not waste our time. I'd like to maybe upgrade. Maybe I don't need to upgrade this guy here. Maybe I need to do the following. I think I need to remove you. Okay. That gets removed. And we had a little bit of an issue with our copper scrap. So I think I'm going to implement copper scrap here right next to this guy like that. Let's make sure that you are copper scrap. Okay. We're going to request copper scrap whenever that comes in. Let's get all this stuff out of here. Delete this. Come on. Delete it. Delete it. Can we stop? Pause this. Delete. Okay. Let's get our balancer here. U-shaped balancer. Okay. And then we have a... Where is that stuff going, by the way? Okay. There you go. So those things have a huge buffer, by the way. Okay. So we're going to get copper scrap in. We're going to say that copper scrap, stop it. Click it. And copper scrap in is priority. We're going to build all this. Why aren't we building this out? We don't have construction part ones. Maybe we should get construction part twos. There you go. And then, yeah, just request the copper scrap as it comes in. Make sure that these guys have the recipe for copper scrap. Copper scrap. There we go. Let's make that higher priority. And let's copy, paste, and paste. You need to be paused. So copper scrap. Nice. Okay, and then that can run. That can run as needed. All right, so how's our train doing over here? It's doing okay. Doing all right. We have a little situation over here. And that situation is the following. I want to get a train. Do we want to get a train over here? Oh, this guy's still going. Okay. All right. My guess is that we can survive with this here. But what I would probably want to do what if we got a cement train that comes in right over here and deposits? Sure, we could do that, but I could also just move this station out here. It's a lot of cement. I mean, it's just producing nonstop now. Okay. We have iron here. Is this not getting dumped? Gotta make sure we don't back up here. There's so much dirt, by the way. So much dirt. I need to start filling in places. Let's make sure your dumping is a good place to dump, right? Okay. Guys, look how nice everything looks right now. We got people. So I'm going to pause this beacon. I'm going to load up my crew here. I want to make sure that we have that. And then let's go deliver some construction parts here. I forget where you were headed. I think it's over here. Yes, 120 parts. Go deliver that, please. Why do we have a health issue again? We shouldn't have a health issue here. This shouldn't be happening. It's the darn air pollution. Water pollution says that it's a problem right now, but it shouldn't really be a problem. I think we need to really pick up on this here. Let's pause this guy and go straight through this way. Yeah, there you go. We really need to get research going. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some research in. That needs to happen. We're doing edicts 3. That's going to help a little bit. And then I want to get to medical supplies if possible. Okay, so you've upgraded here. That gives us some more additional, additional contracts? What did we get? What did we get? Oh, we didn't get anything really special. No, we didn't get anything special. All right. We are pretty self-sustainable here with this amount of corn. It's looking really good. We have our corn being delivered here. Food is not an issue right now. So what I probably should do is move my farms now. Let's unpause you guys so that we can start producing vehicles. Okay. So I want to move my farms. We have 6 farms here, pretty comfortably sustaining the population here. Do we have room here to grow? I don't think I want to move my settlement just yet, but we're going to need to get a 3x3 going pretty soon. Maybe just like right here. And then we can cut out the middle. We're going to need to do that here soon. We have a little bit of population. We just need to flatten out. I don't know. Where do we want to flatten out? Do we want to flatten out over here? Is this area flat? It doesn't look like it. No, there's a couple of hills there. All right. I wonder if I could get some farms placed here. No, something's in the way, it says. But I can get them over here. I just need to clear cut all these trees. And it is set to clear cut the trees. So what if we did some trading? What if we did some additional trading over here? So trade with the village. Trade. We got a lot of wood. 1.5K wood is a decent amount. 40 wood for 40 concrete is fair. 80 wood for scrap iron is fair as well. We could feed in scrap iron over here by adding this guy right here. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start small. I'm going to cut these 3 farms here and I'm going to put them over here. The train line is a little bit in the way, but it's not that big of a deal. I need to get more excavators. So the excavators that we're working over here, right? We have one here. I think I'm going to remove one from, where are the big boys anyway? I had a couple of big boys, right? Yeah, I don't think we need two big boys here on iron. So I'm going to remove one. And then I don't think that we need three guys here on limestone. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, we're going to go one for one here. And now we don't need two here. So I'm going to remove that. And let's get to digging over here, guys. Okay. So where is this crew? Right over here. Let's add some excavators. Let's add some trucks. Let's do like that. Should be fine. Okay. We're going to do that. And then we'll have plenty of room here for the other things. This little bread setup should also probably go away. How is this looking over here? Yeah, pretty decent supply here. Wondering if I could boost this. If I even need to boost it. I probably don't need to boost it. But maybe it'll save our trucks a few trips. Wait, why are you coming over here to grab heavy oil? Okay, all right. So that's something that's happening. There should be heavy oil here, though. If this were running efficiently, right? How much oil do we have? Why aren't you guys running? Output is full, medium oil. You're full of diesel. Why? Oh, I never connected this pipe. Okay, all right. Fix that. At the bottom. There you go. Okay, fix that. Unpause that. Diesel out. Okay, there you go. There seems to be a little bit of a bottleneck. But no, not really. Light oil. Okay, now you're running. Now you're running. All right, now we're happy. Now we're happy. All right, and everyone's super happy, actually. What is your problem? What are you trying to do? Oh, no, timeout. Ooh, actual danger zone here. I think I'm going to move these guys. I think it's about time. Maybe I should get another whole new setup before I do that. We have 54 workers. We can get concrete slabs that are going to be super far away, though. But we are going to need some water. We're going to need... No, we actually don't need that much stuff. Yeah, we need to solve for this ASAP. You guys chill out over here. There we go. unpause that. All right. I'm going to just remove these guys. Let's get them out. Delete. Okay. And so what I think that I can do to immediately solve this little situation here is I can move this concrete production to this side over here. We have our cement here. Okay. So that means that this cement can immediately be used for the production of concrete. So that's what I'm going to do. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Let me get tree harvesting. Let's start clear cutting over here, please. We'll start making some room for our friends to come along. If we even have a tree cutter somewhere that we could use, maybe we could spare one from over here. Tree harvester. Yes. Okay. We also need more storage for wood. Well, let's upgrade this here. Yeah, let's put these guys over here. Build that, please. Okay. That's all looking good. Let's do the next part here. Well, we can't let this fill up. Please, somebody come and dump. Wonder if I can just assign one truck here, one singular truck to do this job. Hey, why aren't you digging over here? You should be digging this ramp. Over here. All right, these guys are good, right? Everyone's happy here? Yeah, everyone seems happy. Okay, so let's get our little concrete build, right? Let's get that going. We're going to need a couple of things here. So, how do we start? First of all, we need to start crushing rock. Concrete mixer needs manufactured sand plus crushed slag. Or we could just crush gravel, which is 18 gravel. Okay. All right, so let's get our crushers. Where are the crushers? I can never find these things. They should be really in smelting, and they're not. In a recycler? No. Power? No. Food production? No. Where's the... Okay, here it is. I'm blind. Okay, so with 24 rock, we get 24 gravel, and then we can produce 8 manufactured sand. The input and output here would be as follows. But why don't I just copy this little setup here? We need everything except for this is supplementary gravel, right? This is the manufactured sand, which is producing how much? 6. We're making 8 each. So it's 3 to 4 and 3. And to be honest, this is making all the concrete that we need. 4 of these mixers are making this much concrete as we need. We could do this. Let's copy this little setup and modify it right over here, I guess. Yeah, right over here is fine. Okay, so first of all, this goes away. We will copy another one of these guys to here. Let's make sure that this is set to there. This is no longer needed. Okay, so we got rock coming in here, and we will connect you to there. We will need to get a connector there. We don't need this going this way. Well, actually, why is this gravel? Why is that the only gravel going up here? Because this requires 8, 8, and 8. All right, that makes sense, right? So then this is 24 gravel plus 24 is 48, which is this is 18, 18, 36. Ooh, so that's not even enough. Well, I guess it is enough, right? Because only this mixer, this is okay. So 18 and 18 is 36, plus 9 is 18. So that is 18 times 3, and that is 54. And we are making how much gravel here? 24 plus 24, 48 plus any spare. All right, so it's not enough, I guess. It's not enough. It's not enough gravel. However, we can just expand this way, right? We can just expand this way. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to cut this out, and we're going to delete here, right? Delete this guy. And then we can get that removed. Copy this, and then get you connected to there. So now we have 24 times 5 gravel is 120 gravel. This is consuming 8 plus 8, which is 24. 24 plus 18. So 18 times 4 is 72 plus what did we say here? Another 24 plus another 24 is 96. So we can remove the other 24, right? Yeah, so we don't need this guy. We can get rid of him. Okay, and then this is water, which we don't have a water pipe coming in right now. Oh, actually, that is my water pipe that I do need. Yes, I do need that. Okay, we don't need this storage of concrete because we're going to be getting it from here. So we can just cut from here. Yes, let's go ahead and delete that. All right, and then this is manufactured sand. It's giving me how much manufactured sand are we getting here? 8 plus 8. And this is needing 6 plus 6 plus 3. So we're going to need 24, actually. We're going to need 24 manufactured sand. No, that makes sense. 6 times 4, right? Yeah, 6 times 4 is 24. So this is already giving me 24. So that's not bad. And then let's get you connected to there. Let's get you connected to right there. This is more rock that needs to be connected to there. And then that is all good here, right? We have enough gravel for everything, right? Whatever doesn't go in here for manufactured sand will go in here for the actual concrete. This guy here will probably need to be a tier 2 belt, which we will upgrade shortly. That is looking nice. All right, that's our whole setup. We don't need anything else. This pipe can go away. And then this is our water, which we'll get from somewhere. That is our water pipe. This guy can be upgraded once built. All right, so I wish that I could copy you, rotate this, and actually do this connection here like this. We could, right? Yeah, we actually can. Okay. That looks perfect, right? Except that there's a tree now on the way. I need that tree cutter. Where's that tree cutter? Tree harvester. Tree harvester. I need one tree harvester. Tree planter, tree harvester. Where's the other one? Here you go. You are not assigned, right? You are not assigned. Okay, so let's go. Let's get you over here. Toronto. And I need you to cut this tree down. Are you going to make it? Looks like you are on your way. Awesome. All right. That is good. This can now go away. Oops, I broke something, right? Yes, I did. And now go away. Done. All right. And then finally, we can just boom, connect. How much concrete are we using, by the way? 3 plus 3 times 4 is how much? That's 12 cement bags. And how much are we making here? 3, 3, and 3. Okay. All right. Yes, so we have plenty. Okay. Now, let's unpause all of that. Do we have the parts to build all of it? Probably not. So that's not going to happen. We don't have limestone. Why don't we have limestone? Because you guys are dumping straight here. Okay, good. Good boys. Good boys. You guys are doing well. We'll allow that. We are full of iron. We are full of dirt. This is full of iron and dirt. So we really need to get this iron moved. I wonder. Oh my God. I don't even know where I am. I wonder if we. Oh, we've stopped producing iron. Yeah, we have stopped here. I wonder if we can do this ramp to the top here without breaking anything, which is probably not good there, but we could probably do that, right? And then we can eat this little piece of iron here. I mean, these guys are going for it, but there's not enough iron. We could be requesting here. We could definitely be requesting iron here. This is making the concrete, which will then go into storage right about this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Sure. Wrong product here, right? Concrete slabs. Copy, paste, 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 paste. And connect. Done. All right. I'm happy with that. We have 66 population. How are my excavators doing over here? You guys are making good progress. Okay, good. We want to get some farms over here. I need to get another tree cutter. I definitely need to get another tree cutter. Or we can upgrade to tier 2, right? We could definitely do that. So you, my friend, can be upgraded to tree harvester tier 2. Do your job. This is a tree planter also. Oh, wait a second. Large tree harvester. This needs to be canceled. Cancel? That was the wrong thing. So done. Large tree planter. Or you remain as a tree planter. Let's make another tree harvester. Because Lord knows we need more tree cutters. And we need to do something with the trees and all the wood that we're making. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. And then let's turn on this guy here. Let's cut some trees. I want to set some bell outputs here, but I feel like I'm going to run into the same issue again. Yeah, let's not go completely crazy with that. So you only output if that's that percentage full. Right? I don't want to empty out completely. Let's just make some coal. This gets emptied. And then we're all set. We could probably use this for this coal right here instead of getting deliveries by truck. Yeah, you have a truck assigned here. How about we do that for a second? We're going to be getting a lot of wood. So you can supplement this thing over here. This is the coal that needs to go up through here, up through there, and then in here like that. Okay, done. And now we don't need a truck assigned here. You're actually assigned to a loose storage, but which one? Oh, of course you are. Of course you're assigned to that. Slag dumping. All right, good. Okay. Things are flowing, right? We're actually good in a sense that this belt here is too slow. So let's make sure that you are faster. Oh, interesting. You can just click it and upgrade it with you. Oh, nice. That's cool. I like that. So I could just do the same thing with this here. No, that didn't work. All right. And that's all fine. Here comes a little bit of coal. We're doing the tree cutting. So that's all looking good. We don't have any seeds because this is doing what? We got 34 seeds here. So I probably want to get a storage here like this. That's going directly into that. Build. And you can be set to empty. Yeah, just like that. That's fine. How are we doing over here? Please. Please tell me that you're okay. By the way, I kind of want to fix this train track here. I don't like the squiggly lines that it's doing. And then also fix the train tracks over here. But in reality, what I do want to do is maybe get the train tracks built that I'm going to need for this here, right? The concrete. Oh my, is this not keeping up now? That's because this is full. All right, so we got to get this iron out of here. We have to get this iron out or start consuming it. I mean, I don't want to abandon this here. I could plan to do it. Wait, let's just grab all of this. And deliver it over here. Right, we could do that right here. And then we could just transport the steel via train. But this costs 1.2K construction part twos, which we just don't have. All right, hold on a second. Let's cancel this for a second and let's get some trucks assigned here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I mean, unless we could just play with it. We can just play with the trains, right? And that is for my crushed iron that I wanted to get, or iron scrap, whatever it was, right? Iron scrap was meant to be delivered here. Copper scrap, broken glass. Where's the iron scrap? Iron scrap. before we do anything, we need to get this stuff emptied at a higher priority. It absolutely just needs to be emptied because we can't have this backing up here. That's why a single ore sorter is really not the best idea. I'm not a fan of it. I like having ore sorters separate for each product, for each main product, right? So if we're mining limestone, the limestone gets an ore sorter where it's the main product, right? All the secondary products like rock and dirt and maybe some other products can sometimes clog it up, but not things like a primary product like iron, right? It's becoming an issue. And then also like coal, things that we want to have backed up. This needs to be also higher because we cannot back up because of stone. So we need access to that. Also, we could probably remove this and just to make things even here, let's get you connected there, build, and this can be removed just to clean things up, right? Okay. I want to get some more trucks here doing the dirty work. At least for now, that needs to happen. Because I can't get. Let me unpause this. Let's build it urgently here because I'm going to be spending some wood now for iron scrap. Because we need to get that going, right? This thing right here. Buy plenty of iron scrap. Okay, just get rid of all that wood. All these forests need to be cut down. So that's really one of the big issues there. And can we build this? Let's also build this. 38 construction parts for one teeny tiny storage is pretty insane. Okay, we finally researched Enix 3. Can't believe that. What comes with 3? What did we get? We have research efficiency, cargo ship fuel consumption. I think that's new, right? Let me see if that is correct. Here. Growth boost 3. That's actually helpful. I do want to turn off growth boost 2. It's probably not needed anymore. Yeah. Train depot extensions, health boost 2. Why are we again having an issue with health boost? Oh, because the settlement's not having enough water. Really? Because not enough coal. Yeah, let's increase that priority there. There's coal here, coal there. Not enough coal over here. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to get this thing built here in this area instead of over there. Because it would allow me to get the coal directly into the distillers here. I mean, we're doing research, right? We're doing chemical plants now. Where are chemical plants here? Chemical plants, that's going to give us access to sawdust and all that stuff. What do we want to do? That's more important right now. I guess we want to get to research labs too. That's the most important thing. All right, but we want to get through all these things too. That's all really important. Okay. So we'll leave that there. We got to make sure that we have some water here. That's making sure that that's happening at all times here. That is okay now, right? Okay. Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and plan our train. All right. Train station. Since we're not going to move the iron anymore. The iron is getting moved by trucks. Where is my iron factory? Here it is. All right. So yeah, so just deliver that. These guys are not really doing anything here. They need to be getting into this side here. Let's make sure they're doing this like that. Right? I mean, there's really no other solution for this. And we're going to miss out on all of this iron right here. And then this iron right here. until we can remove this. I think we can remove that now. Oh, is this built yet? It's not built yet. No, it's not built yet. It's just a few more parts. Let's see how much we can build. All right, actually not that bad. Maybe if we did the removal of this here, we could get some parts that we could use. So we could get all of this removed. We could get all of this removed. Right? We get all of that. All of this can go. This water pipe can go. This can go. All of that can go. All right. Good. How much Unity would this cost to remove? 42. Definitely not worth it. Although this pipe needs to be reconnected. This needs to be removed. Let's get you connected to here. No valid pillar placements. What does that even mean? Okay, you can't connect because of that. That's fine. All right, that got us a significant amount of construction parts, which we can use for this right here, right? You know, that consumed all of it pretty much. But we need more. Okay, I'm going to have to use my Unity here. Yes. Use it. And use it here. And also probably use it there. All right, so this should be working now. We have concrete. Okay. Trucks are just going to have to go a little bit further to get the concrete, but it should be okay. I keep saying concrete slabs. That's correct. Not cement. All right, and then the limestone is moving. It's not moving as fast as it should be. The rock needs to be removed. Let's get just some storages over here like that. Build that out. Okay, so get that going, and that can be emptied. Oh, copper. What's going on with copper? Did we just, did we really break things? Yes, we did break things. There's not enough coal coming in. Or is there enough coal? What's going on with the copper? Export, please, at 3. Everything here is at 3, right? Everything here is at 3. All right, keep it going. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. All right, this is all looking pretty good. All right, and things have started moving again. So that's all nice and dandy. We have a little bit of wood, which we can use to do what? Iron scrap. The iron scrap is being, are you not being delivered? You should be you should be getting delivered here. Okay, you're full of rock. Okay. There is a trade for copper scrap. Also, we have loans that we need to deal with, right? We should probably be getting some stuff. How about we do a rubber loan? Let's do 480 of that. Borrow. Let's get a concrete loan. 480 sounds good. Let's get a diesel loan. Borrow for that. And anything else we need? We got plenty of construction parts. How about some glass? We could pay glass back, right? What do you mean zero production? Okay, nothing significant, nothing that'll impact us. We got a full storage here of electronics, which is good. All right, so nothing that we need to worry about. We do need to worry about getting our ship here doing things, and it's really not doing anything right now for us. So can we load ship for this here? Are you got 80 inside? So we need a couple more, 140 for the settlement. This guy right here. Deliver the cargo. And then we have a good amount of corn here, which is nice. Always good. And the water consumption here is missing coal. I mean, we have 1.8K coal. But where is it, though? Where is that coal? It's not over here. I really want to play around with the train system. We have over here a few things, right? Let's pause this. Where's our train tracks? Here's a track. Let's make a giant station. So this station will come in here, right? We'll get a couple things picked up here. From here, we will, oh, yeah, building it high. Why does it do that? Why, if I hold control, it like wants to do like some crazy stuff. All right, so let's go up here. Let's go this way. And then let's make our way down. Hug. Yeah, hug here as much as possible. I want to be able to hug here. Doesn't seem to want to do that. Okay, so you can do that. There's a pillar there, which can be removed. This needs to be two-way. There you go. Okay, so this we can remove. Let's get that out of there. And let's go this way. Oops. Yeah, let's go this way. We can continue hugging the mountain. Okay, this way looks good. Come on. Okay, right there. That way. Yeah, this is a pretty good rail. All right. It's not costing us an arm and a leg because we don't have to build a bunch of pillars. But here is where we will need to connect, right? So let's go up here and then get a connection to there. Good. All right. And then we'll also probably need a connection from here. So we want to get this connection to here. Okay. So that is a nice little three-way. And this should work for us, right? Let's make sure that that's working for us. Yeah. Okay. So do that. Let's go ahead and just Unity build all of this stuff. No, that cost us a lot of Unity. How about we unpause all of that? There we go. How do we already fail to collect a concrete payment slab? That's no good. That's no bueno. Come on now. 1, 1, 1, and 1. Make sure those payments are going through. Okay, good. All right. So first things first, we need a train stop. So train stop, unit storage, train stop. Where are you? Stop it. Train manager buildings. All right. So here we need to get a train station. Train station. You go there. All right. We're going to need a couple modules here. So what are those modules? Loose storage module? No. Unit storage. Okay. So we have here, we're going to have wood. All right. Wood. We have concrete. And I guess we can have iron. Iron, I guess. So that's going to be loose storage. Anything else that needs to be transported to the island? I think that's it, right? Yes. Let's get a coal thing over here. Those are loose, right? Yeah, those are loose. Okay. So good. So you are going to be mixed cargo. Mixed cargo. No, let's actually call this something else. So this is starting area 1. That's what you'll be called, right? You, my friend, product are going to be concrete. Your product is going to be wood. And then also when we get to steel, no, actually we also have cement here. Okay, hold on. So let's make you cement. Okay. So concrete, cement, wood. And what else? What else do we have here? Slag. No, we don't have to deal with slag here. We have the iron. And then we also have the coal, right? So we need 3 flat things and 2 loose things, right? That's good. That's very good. Okay, we can go ahead and build this out. There we go. Do we want to get a little loop-de-loop here? Just kind of come out this way. How about we go this way instead? Yeah, let's go this way instead. There we go. That works. And then you can just merge right there. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and build that. Nice. Okay, that did consume a lot of my Unity, which is fine. We'll build up here. Let's go ahead and unpause this guy here. Let's build a new train. It's going to be a diesel locomotive. We're going to get 1, 2, 3 flat wagons and 2 hoppers. And then that is fine, right? And build. Very nice indeed. This costs 16 Unity, and we don't have the parts for it, which is fine. That is fine. We will have the parts soon. Okay. And now we need to make a new line. Also, we need to build this stop over here. This is the stop that needs to be doing things now. Unless we get another stop that lives this way over here. We could do that. This is full of stuff here, and we need to get it out ASAP in order to get things going. Oh, and I never set this up right here, right? So I'm going to do that just really quickly. We just need to cut right over here. Loose balancer. There we go. And get you connected to there. Build that out. And you are a primary in. And everyone here should be able to process scrap, right? Process scrap first. Scrap first. Scrap first. All right, good. This needs to be built as soon as possible, please. Urgent. Get it built. We don't have a lot of parts. Let's remove some of this stuff here. We could reuse a lot of this stuff here. But do we want to reuse a lot of this stuff? I don't know that we want to do that. I mean, we are going to get concrete coming in here. Yeah, you know what? Let's play around with the things here. Let's get another unit station module here. 1, 2. We're going to get concrete. We're going to get cement. The only problem is that the extension here is not going to be long enough. We'll probably have to do something like this so that the train can pull in and go out as far as it needs to. So let's do that like that. And this is going to be built. And you're going to be requesting concrete. This will be built. And you will be requesting cement. This will be built. And you will be requesting wood. And built. Okay. So we have that. Let's now... Oh, man. Jesus. This thing. Yeah, this thing. Ooh. Can we urgently build you? We should have the material, right? All right, let's make you high. Do we have any vehicle parts? Let's pause you here for a second. And make sure that we can operate. Oh, man. Look at all these parts here. So why aren't we making things? I wonder if this needs to be... Yeah, this probably needs to be upgraded. Okay. Not enough workers. What's happening? Not again. Water pollution. Oh, really? Why? Why is there water pollution here? Water issue, right? We're not backed up with water. Why is this full? Why are you not working? You have sour water. Oh, hold on. Are we now making more sour water than we can consume? So that is the issue here. Okay, so then that means we just need to expand. here, right? Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so then you're going to go there. This water is going to go up at the top. Go this way. Oh, you need to go back one. All right, so you're there. Okay, so you're here. The water is out this way. We're building here. Okay, and then this is, what is this supposed to be? That's supposed to be steam. Actually, you can go there, and then this sour water. Come on, sour water. There. Okay. Are we good? Please tell me that we're good. Maybe I can just boost you for a little while this stuff gets spilled. No, what do you mean no steam? You're not getting any coal? Oh, man. Huge problem. Huge problem. We do need coal here. So what are these guys up to? Too much stone. Too much stone. And is there not a place to dump the stone? There's plenty of place to dump the stone. Okay. You have all the necessary things to go, but you're not going because this thing is full here. So let's empty it, I guess. Can someone come and grab the coal that's needed for a million other things? Also, why are we at 24 megawatts? This shouldn't be running. Come on, guys. Are you really stuck because you have too much coal that you can't empty? Depart now. Dude, go. Oh, man. Just empty that out, please. All right. Trucks will come in and do what they need to do. Yeah, we're negative 59 again. We were doing so well. We were doing so well. Okay, so it's just still dumping crap into the ocean. You need to be running indefinitely. So do not stop running. What else are we missing? Why are we missing these things? Okay. Right, we're going to be exporting here a high priority. So you guys can empty this first, right? Empty that first before you empty this. Okay. And you, please depart as soon as you can. Do not sit around with 2 pieces of coal. Yeah, there you go. Okay, just go again. As soon as you have the cement, right? Just go. There you go. All right. That's that, right? That's that. I think we like lose out a little bit on our cement trade, but that's fine. It all needs to happen. This guy over here needs to be higher priority. Let's make sure that we're dumping. And we have a dedicated truck here, so that can run. And we got a bunch of iron scrap with the wood that we've been trading. No, we do not. This cement is being annoying. We're still not making the vehicle parts here. I'm going to pause that belt there for a second. Okay. How are you guys doing over here? Copper clear filter does not empty cargo. I mean, does this have a filter? Is this filter necessary? We do not need a filter here, right? So we could tell this train to go pick up other things at this other station over here if we wanted to. Although we don't have anything here. Right? Coal, iron, wood, all that good stuff. It's just backed up with stone. To assign 2 trucks here. Same thing for this. Assign 2 trucks here. We got to make sure that that's being emptied. And these guys are bringing over the iron. So this is full, actually. To make sure that steel's running at all times. And our little situation here is still not being solved because of our health crisis. You're still missing coal. If everything's a one priority, then nothing's a one priority, right? That's what you guys keep telling me. And I know that that's true, but to solve these little situations here, I think sometimes, what if I assigned a truck here? Let's just assign a truck here. And let's put this back at 5. 6 is fine. All right. 1 truck can do the deliveries, right? There you go. Just make sure that this is working. We need our population to recover. This cannot happen. We always need coal here. Yes. Make sure that we're running here. Make sure that we're running. I mean, this sour water stripper only uses 3 steam, which I could just steal the steam from here, right? I could just steal some steam from here. Actually, that is a great idea. Let's do that. That saves me on a truck. Yeah, that saves me on a truck that doesn't need to make any trips. So we're just going to go this way and here and to here. There we go. That all looks good. And yeah, we're just building that as soon as possible. It needs to be built as soon as possible. Because this is using the light oil, right? This using light oil. It doesn't really need to be using coal. And we have plenty of steam from both these guys here. So that looks great. That looks really great. You could turn this off, actually. If we had the parts, we'd be able to build it. But for now, This is good, right? This is good. All right. This is a very long episode, so I'm going to call it here. We've made really great progress. We didn't get to see our new train be deployed. Yeah, he didn't get deployed out. He's not out there. He's not doing work yet because we're missing. What are we missing here? We're missing pretty much vehicle part 2s. Everything else should be fine. And then we'll recover workers here momentarily. We have a decent amount of Unity, so let's go ahead and buy 30 workers here. Our ship, this, we can load here and deliver here. Yes. Yeah, let's buy 20 workers from here. And we're done. Okay. Population will increase here momentarily. Let's get a pop growth thingy here. Oh, we can get pop growth 3. Unity. Kind of expensive, but I guess we can do it, right? We can do it. All right. So yeah, guys, we're ending here. This is being filled in. Very nice. And that's it, right? We're chilling. We're going to cover up these holes as soon as we can. And we're making really good progress over here with all this stuff. Yeah, look at all the cement that we have. Look at all the concrete that we have. And we'll get a belt to the concrete. We'll get a belt to the cement. We'll get a belt from the iron. We'll get a belt from the coal. It's all going to be okay. I promise. Anyways, thank you guys again. Please do leave a like. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. If you want to enter for the key giveaway, please do leave a comment. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Okay? All right. That's about it. I got nothing else to say. Oh, also don't forget the merch store, and also don't forget the Printful. Yeah, check out printful.com. I'll leave my link down in the description below. Don't forget to use link printful.com/JTM. All right. I don't know if that's the actual link, but I'll leave the link down in the description. So have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.